Hello to all of you future Canadians. My name is Kyle Broda and I'm one of the team members over here at EnglishExamPrep.com. Now I'm going to be joining you in Monterrey for the Vente Canada tour on March 23rd from noon to 8 o'clock. What we do as a company is we help you become Canadian by helping you accomplish one of the big steps that you're going to have to take, which is, of course, passing your English exam. Now for all of our Monterrey clients, you can come see me and we'll answer all the questions that you have about the big English exam that you have to take. We're going to even have a little simulation available for the people who come see us in Monterrey. So that is going to be amazing because it's going to give us a good starting point to see how well you perform in the simulation exam. And then, of course, we can see the work that we have to do together. We offer online exam preparation courses. And this, of course, is to help you specifically with your English exam that you have to take to immigrate. Now, I'm going to be there on the 23rd and also the 24th, and private consultations are available. So if you have questions about your English exam, or you need some feedback or anything like that, I'm here for you. So be sure to book your private consultation through the Vente Canada website as well. Now, just on a personal note, I just wanted to congratulate you on choosing to become Canadian. So you're taking really the first steps now by going to the Vente Canada tour, and you're going to talk to some really interesting people who are all there to help you become Canadian. Now, of course, we're one of these groups, and on our side, we have a very specific purpose, and that, of course, is to help you pass your language exam. That's an important step for you in becoming Canadian. But you know what? You already took the first step, the really important first step, which is choosing to become Canadian. Well, choosing to become Canadian is one of the steps, but there are quite a few other steps that you're going to have to do before you and your family can immigrate to Canada. Now, if you're immigrating through one of the economic programs, you are absolutely going to have to pass your English exam. Now, I know for a lot of you, we get clients all the time who have worked in the States. You're watching this video in English as well, so obviously your English abilities are valid, and you might even meet the score that you need. Well, it's not that easy. So what we have to do, of course, is concentrate on the exam itself. You've already learned English, but what we have to do is concentrate on the exam itself. Now, to pass the exam, you need expert advice, and that is exactly what we do. So I'm one of the team members of EnglishExamPrep.com, and I'm here to help you. So when you go to the Vente Canada conference in Monterrey, or even if you're going to another city, you're going to really talk with some great people. So you're going to go and have the chance to talk to immigration lawyers, Canadian immigration consultants, real estate groups, schools, banks, really a lot of groups that can help you to, of course, immigrate to Canada and, of course, integrate to Canada. Now, when you go talk to some immigration specialists who are going to be there, well, they really want to help you. They're there for you, and they want to help make your dream of coming to Canada a reality. So some of the first questions that they're going to ask you have to do with your work experience, your education, and your language ability. Now, what they're doing is what they do really for their work is they find options for you to immigrate. Now, there are so many options for immigration in Canada right now. I think there are more than 60 at the moment. And what they want to do, of course, is see if there is the perfect immigration program for you and your family. Now, we want to give you the most options possible for your immigration dream. So when they are looking at all of these areas of your life, really, and there's more than this, but these are the main ones here. In terms of your language ability, it's really difficult. It's not enough just to say, oh, I worked in the States, or to say, I watched the video with Kyle and I understood everything. It's not enough, because what we need is an exam. Now, you're going to have to pass the IELTS exam in order to qualify for immigration. For the immigration specialists who are helping you to immigrate, so they're finding immigration programs that are perfect for you. Or even if you're doing it on your own, you need to find the immigration program that's perfect for you. And what you want to do really, in terms of the score that you obtain in your language exam, now we're using CLB over here. So the score itself is CLB 5, CLB 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, etc. But the main point here is that when you have a lower score and the immigration consultant or immigration lawyer is thinking of immigration options for you, well, the options are pretty limited. Now, as your score goes up, hopefully more options open. And as you move up even more options open up for you. So that means that, of course, you'll have more immigration options and better immigration options. So remember, of course, the consultants and lawyers are trying to find the perfect program for you. Now, you can make their lives so much easier by getting a high score in your English exam. So that's a really big tip for you. The higher your language score, the more options you have and the better options you have. Okay, well, for most of you, I'm sure you haven't taken your IELTS exam yet. And that's perfectly fine. So we're going to have a simulation exam at the Vente Canada conference, and that's going to give us a starting point to see your unofficial score. And of course, our online courses can help you to improve that score. So we have a special deal for all of our clients in Monterrey, so all the people that we're going to meet on March 23rd. Now, we have a few options available to help you when we are in Monterrey. So the first one is that you can do an actual language exam simulation at the event. Now, this is going to measure your reading and writing, and it's just a quick little exam. But the beauty of this is that it gives us a starting point. So you're going to receive an unofficial CLB score, and at least then you'll have an idea of where to begin with your immigration journey. Now, this is 250 pesos at the event only, of course. And now we have our online English exam prep course. This is very thorough, so this concentrates on the exam itself. It's not really there to teach you how to speak English, how to function in English. Instead, it focuses 100% on the exam itself and exam strategies. All of you are listening to me right now, of course. There aren't any subtitles or anything like that. So if you haven't had any difficulty in listening to this video, you should be pretty happy, because it means that you're probably up there anyways with your language ability. But what we have to do, of course, is transfer that English language ability into a way that you can perform on the exam itself. Okay, so we have a really good special for all of you in Monterrey. At the event, it's going to be half off. So it will be 800 pesos instead of the usual 1,600. And finally, if you want to have a private consultation, you would be with me. So it would be a 1-hour consultation. We can work through any of those issues that you're having with your upcoming IELTS exam. And that would be on March 24th. You can book, of course, through the Vente Canada website. And that would be 1,000 pesos. So in conclusion, a very big thank you for your interest, of course, in coming to Canada, your interest in taking those first steps with your English exam. I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody in Monterrey, and I'm really looking forward to helping you take those first steps to becoming Canadian. All right, so have a really great day, and I'll see you in Monterrey.